What's going on, everyone? DJ! And today I'm gonna take you through my favorite fat burners reviewed in 2022 coming into 2023 people. Now, if you're not new to the channel, then you know that I'm talking about the strongest, hardest hitting, unique, supreme fat burners out there. So don't expect to get some, like easygoing GNC vitamin shop level shit in this list. Listen, people, as usual on this channel, we do not do like 1, 2, 3, 4 to 10 and then you get the best ever fat burner. No. Different fat burners, different use cases. Each and every one of the fat burners that I'm going to take you through in this list is very unique in its own way. So is there a best ever? It really depends on what you're trying to achieve. So listen, people, let's get right into it. Okay, people, so we are here in the FDA-proof bunker. Mind you, the world's only FDA-proof bunker. So the FDA has zero authority in this place. Seriously, people, do not be afraid of the FDA because some of the fat burners I'm going to take you through in this list, some of them, the FDA is not going to be very happy about the label of that stuff, because the FDA's priorities are all effed up, people. They're all effed up. Anyway, people, what are we looking for in fat burners? Actually, if you're not new to the channel, by the way, if you're new, subscribe. If you're not new, then you know that I do not like this term fat burners because really these are fat loss aids. They're supposed to help you in your fat loss journey. The most important thing in your fat loss journey is your diet and training and burning more calories. Now, these fat loss aids are going to help you in that journey in multiple ways. So, and then when I'm going to take you through the list of the best fat burners I reviewed in 2022, I'm going to tell you why each and every one of them, or what is it good at in each and every one of these ways. You're looking for energy, you're looking for mood elevation, you're looking for more focus, again, because you're dieting, your energy is down, you're basically on a caloric deficit. If you're not in a caloric deficit, you're not going to lose weight, right? So these are supposed to help you with your mood, with your energy throughout the day because you're in a caloric deficit. Appetite suppression, one of the most important things in fat loss aids, because most of you, exactly like myself, can eat way more than you can burn, right? And appetite suppression, that's why appetite suppression is so important for caloric deficit. And then there's another element which is sort of increasing your internal furnace, your internal heat. When you sweat, when you feel burning inside, that's going to burn a bit more calories. You're going to get a bit more bang for your buck, right? Now, fat loss aids, you can use them in different scenarios. You can use them like for fasted cardio in the morning. You can use them as an energy pill throughout the day that helps you with appetite suppression. You can use them for mood elevation. You can use them in a bunch of different scenarios. Now, I'm going to take you through this list. I'm going to bundle them. I'm going to bundle the ones I'm going to talk about in different categories so you know what to expect from each and every one of them. And then that's going to help you choose. Now, the way I did this list, a bit different from previous years, I put a lot of focus on ones that I reviewed recently, new products that were introduced, or ones that I reviewed recently in 2022. So listen, people, expect some new faces on this list. Okay, first things first. Best all-around fat burners. So the fat burners I'm going to mention here are the fat burners I would go to if I just want to say, hey, listen, I'm not after a specific area to be better than the others in what this fat loss aid is good at. I just want a great all-around experience. Now, they're a bit different from one another, the ones I'm going to take you through. So just stay tuned to understand what to expect from each and every one of them. The first one on this list is actually a fat burner I reviewed quite recently, Hydroxy Elite by High-Tech Pharma. Listen, the name has been around for freaking ever, but it changed the formula a bunch of times, mostly because they're afraid of the FDA. Should have come to the FDA-proof bunker, They should have. Anyway, so Hydroxy Elite, I just reviewed it recently. By the way, I'm going to link to all of the full reviews below and to the page on Fitness News where you can find deals, coupons, save some money while supporting the channel. So anyway, Hydroxy Elite, but amazing fat burner. Now this thing, if you take it, and watch the review if you want to understand how to take it, but if you take it on a full serve, what it's really good at is you're going to get full day energy, like all day good energy, all day focus. It's really a focus, and it's one of these fat burners that allows you to sit in one place. You're not gonna get your heart rate too up. You're not gonna feel like steam junkie out of your mind, even though this is the steam junkie fat burner list, but it's gonna be a productive energy all day focused energy with very apparent appetite suppression. Actually, most of the fat burners I'm going to talk about, all of them have an apparent appetite suppression. Otherwise, they won't be on this list, because appetite suppression in a fat loss aid is the most important thing, like I mentioned. So, hydroxyelite by High Tech Pharma, really, really solid for all day energy. That's the superpower for this one. All day energy. The other one on this list that I really, really like is the new Chaos and Pain pills. Now, the previous version of the Chaos and Pain Red Sky pills, man, that shit smacked you and smacked you and smacked you down. Stay tuned, because I'm going to mention this one as we get to the last category of this list. But anyway, Red Sky, the new one, the new version is way more tamed, which is great news for most of you, because the previous version literally probably almost killed you. Yeah. So the new version of the Red Sky pill by Chaos and Pain, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, I like that. Mood elevation, a bit of you, even on the tad of euphoric, strong energy, all day energy, very apparent appetite suppression, feel good, you can sit in one place. It does still smacks you hard, but it's tolerable hard, right? Love Red Sky by Chaos and Pain. The new version, the first version, I'm going to talk about it later on. It was, like I said, it was a bit extreme for most of you. The new version is just amazing. I'm going to link to the full review below. I'm going to link to the page on Fitness News where you can find deals, coupons, save some money. Let's go. The third one on this list is the only one that I'm mentioning on this list that I think that I've reviewed before 2022. And it's made my top list for like 5 years in a row now. And still one of the best, if not the best, all-around fat burners out there, and that is the Vanquish Hardcore by Team Muscle Force. I love Vanquish. Listen, Vanquish Hardcore is that just perfect combination of hard-hitting energy, it hits hard, long-lasting, not a lot of side effects, appetite suppression, mood is just a perfect all-arounder. Vanquish Hardcore by Team Muscle Force is just a staple on this list for the last 5 years since I've had the channel. Listen, people, I'm going to link to the full review below. Like I said, it hits a bit harder than the ones that I mentioned before from energy. It has a bit more alpha yohimbine, so it's going to smack you more harder. But man, it's just a perfect fat burner. Love Vanquish Hardcore. Listen, people. So this is it for the all-arounders, right? All-arounders. I'm going to be succinct, right? I'm not going to take you through like 50 of these, because otherwise this review is going to take like 10,000 hours. Okay, the next category on this list is appetite suppression. Now, the supplement I'm going to mention, the fat burner I'm going to mention now, it's very good all around. You're going to love it. But the superpower for this one versus the other stuff like energy and focus, which it has, is appetite suppression. It's just stronger appetite suppression compared to what you feel on the energy. And that's Burn Stack by Fitness Stacks. Yeah, love Burn Stack, people. So, like I said, you're going to get the energy. You're going to get all of the other stuff. Otherwise, it wouldn't make this list. But the appetite suppression on 2 capsules of Burn Stack, so apparent. And so it's like, you know, sometimes for very strong appetite suppression, you need to take something with super high steam. The superpower of Burn Stack, it's not super high stick, but the high steam, but the appetite suppression is super apparent. Love Burn Stack. So that's it in this category, on this one, okay? That's it. The next category is Thermogenic. So the ones that are only gonna be on this list, and again, I only have one on this list, are the ones that if you like to sweat, and when I say sweat, I mean sweat your head off. Yeah, like pouring water. You want to feel that internal furnace going up. You know, that thermogenesis. When we talk about thermogenics, right? Like fat burners thermogenics, that increasing your body thermogenesis, your metabolic rate so you can burn a bit more calories. Are you going to burn like 500 calories a day just from taking a natural pill? No. But it's going to help you. Then there's one here. Actually, there's 1.5. You're gonna see that in a second. There's one here, the new Chaos by Apollo Nutrition. I reviewed it a few months ago. Man, oh man, this shit will turn your ass on fire. Fire, yeah. Energy, yes. Focus, yes. But man, oh man, on full serving, this thing has 50 milligrams, I think, if I remember correctly, of GBB, Paradox, and a bunch of other stuff. Internal furnace on fire, people. So if you like the sweating, if you like to feel it, if you want to go on the treadmill and just feel like you sweated your ass off, burned a bit more calories, Chaos by Apollo Nutrition, definitely a place of honor. Now, Honorable mention here is little brother or sister or nephew or he, she, them, whatever fucking woke thing you want, right? Is the Molotov by Apollo Nutrition. So it's a steam-free version of Chaos, basically. Actually, Chaos is a steam version of Molotov. It came first. Molotov. Anyway, Molotov is a steam-free version. So if you want to sweat, almost feel like you took steams, but you don't want to take steams. For example, you want to sleep and you want to burn a bit more calories while you sleep. You want your internal furnace to go up while you sleep. Molotov by Apollo Nutrition, best out there. Just the best out there when it comes to like feeling that burn with no stimulants. Steam-free, so you can take it at night, you can take it anytime. Listen, people. Yeah. The next category in this list is Mood Elevation Euphoric. I only have 2 names on this list, which I suggest again, you check out the full review below. Man, listen, Pyro by DNA Nutra. Love Pyro for Mood Elevation. It's just a feel-good fat burner. Yes, again, energy, yes. Focus, yes. Appetite suppression, yes. Mood elevation. Pyro will just help you feel good about life. And listen, when you're dieting, you want to feel good about life, I'm going to link to the full Pyro review below. Yeah, the next one on this list in the euphoric category is Symbiote by NutriFit. Yeah, love Symbiote, very similar to Pyro. If you like Pyro and you didn't try Symbiote, try Symbiote. If you tried Symbiote and didn't like Pyro, try Pyro. Again, everything, you're gonna get all the other stuff I talked about with mood elevation. The superpower is mood elevation. Again, compared to the other stuff, right? Okay, people, the last category here is the aggressive fat burners. And when I say aggressive, I'm talking beware, people. These things, the 3 that I'm gonna mention here, might be too much for some of you because they are steam junkie fat burners. Yeah, they're gonna smack you. And then you're gonna get up and they're gonna smack you again. It's like a slap competition where your ass is spunked. Yeah, spunked, punk. Listen, I only have 2 for you in this category. 2 people, and then 1 honorable mention that I want you to remember. The 2 on this category are gonna be the first one, like I mentioned earlier, the Chaos and Pain Red Sky Powder. Ooh, baby. Yeah, so Red Sky Powder is basically the same formula as the first version of the Red Sky Pills. And like I mentioned earlier, the new version of Red Sky Pills is more tamed. The old version of Red Sky Pills smack the shit out of you. You're probably the strongest fat burner out there. Red Sky Powder on a full serve. Oh my God, this thing will smack you down. Yes, appetite suppression, yes, energy, but man, if you're not a steam junkie, I wouldn't go full serve. Now, just like the next one I'm gonna mention in this category of the super aggressive, this is powder, so you can control the quantities. Just start with half a scoop and see what happens, right? Half a serve. Assess your freaking tolerance. But Red Sky Powder, oh my God, this shit will smack you into shape. Yeah. The last one, or the second one on this aggressive fat burner list, is the legendary Dark Labs HEROLEAN. Yeah. It's also legendary. It's been on my list for more than a few years now. It's also the only one on this list that's DMAA, which obviously the FDA, among the other stuff it doesn't like, really doesn't like DMAA. I don't know how long it's going to be around. It's already quite hard to find. HEROLEAN DMAA fat burner. And this is a very unique, interesting product because it's sort of a pre-workout fat burner combo. This shit smacks. And when I say smacks, it smacks. Yeah, but productive smack for me, right? And again, it's a powder, you can control the quantities, but man, oh man, this thing has so much stuff going for it, from appetite suppression, energy, mood elevation. If you can handle it, not everyone can handle HEROLEAN. This thing is a monster HEROLEAN. Yeah, so I'm gonna link below to the HEROLEAN DMAA fat burner pre-workout review and deals like I mentioned, so you can go save some money. But man, oh man, HEROLEAN smacks the shit out of you. One honorable mention, and I am putting this one here because I reviewed it about 6 months ago. Man, this thing is super hard. And I'm just warning you, this thing can hit you really hard if you go full serve. LIPODRENE by High-Tech Pharma. I already mentioned one High-Tech Pharma. LIPODRENE by High-Tech Pharma. Man, this thing, if you can handle it, I'm telling you, on full serve, it's gonna take you all day, and you're not gonna wanna eat anything from an appetite suppression. Again, the reason I'm doing this as an honorable mention rather than just mentioning it is because for some of you it might be too much. Some of you might take LIPODRENE, and to get that effect of the appetite suppression, it might be a bit too much for you. But if you can handle LIPODRENE, or by the way, it's pills, right? You can go less than full serve, then LIPODRENE delivers. So these are the 3, okay, 2.5 on my aggressive fat loss aids, fat burners people. This is it for the list. It's a quick one. This is it. You don't need more than that. You have the all-arounders, you have the appetite suppression, you have the thermogenics, you have the euphoric, and you have the aggressive. Now, depending on what you're trying to achieve, depending on your profile, depending on your tolerance, based on what I just said, you're gonna check the full review below, you're gonna check the page on Fitness Deal News where you can save money, and you're gonna say, move on and lose some fat people. If this review or this list was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We help you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy.